Hi, I'm Catherine Crace. I'm a lawyer, social worker, and expert on the reporting of suspected child maltreatment. I'd like to help clarify considerations to be made when you have concerns about unsupervised children. When are unsupervised children being maltreated? And when are unsupervised children okay? I'd like to help you make the decision whether you need to intervene to protect a child or just mind your own business. Unsupervised children might be in need of protection when their parents fail to provide adequate supervision. The term inadequate supervision relates to a form of child maltreatment that Child Protective Services often investigate. Inadequate supervision involves situations where a parent leaves a child unsupervised, and by doing so, they are not protecting a child from harm or danger. But inadequate supervision might also involve not providing an adequate or appropriate caretaker for a child or engaging in harmful behavior around children. Many people believe that there's a set age at which children can or can't be left home alone, but that's mostly not true. The law in most states does not provide such an age, and in states like Maryland, North Carolina, and Illinois, the age provided by law is often provided for guidance and is not a hard and fast rule. To find out if there's a definitive age in your state or local community at which a child could be left home alone, you can contact CPS directly. Not all unsupervised children are being inadequately supervised. So it's important, if you have a concern about an unsupervised child, to really consider what you're concerned about. For instance, there are more than 4 million reports to Child Protective Services every year in the United States. But more than 80% of those reports are not supported by adequate evidence after investigation. That means that there are millions of reports to Child Protective Services that probably don't need to be made. Before making an unnecessary call, consider whether your concern is valid or if it's unnecessary judgment. It's important to consider your lens, privilege, and potential bias. Your lens refers to your own experiences, both as a child and an adult, whether you're a parent or not. Your privilege relates to the benefits you might enjoy due to your income, socioeconomic status, gender, race, etc. And bias speaks to positive and negative assumptions that we make about certain people due to various characteristics they have. We all want to ensure that children are safe and well cared for, but we really don't have the right to interfere with parents for whom their children are relatively safe and adequately cared for. For instance, just because you wouldn't leave your 10-year-old child alone at home to go food shopping doesn't mean that it's definitely wrong for someone else to do so with their children. Parents are generally provided the autonomy to make decisions about when and how long their kids can stay unsupervised based on the circumstances they see, including the child's age, maturity, and experience with responsibility. Parents like me often struggle with making the decision about when to leave their child home alone. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I have family and friends nearby, so if I ever really needed someone to watch my son for me, it's pretty easy. But that's not the same for everyone else. I remember having a sleeping toddler when I realized I needed milk when he woke up. I was pretty confident that if I ran around the corner to the store, he would still be sleeping when I got home. But I didn't risk it. I waited until he woke up, got him dressed, and made an outing of it, even though it took me 5 times longer with him than without him. I also remember deciding when he was 9 that he was old enough to stay at home alone while I ran to that grocery store. He knew how to call me if he needed me, and I could FaceTime with him on the iPad as needed too. But I have a lot of privilege as an upper middle class white female attorney living in a privileged area of Brooklyn. A mother with fewer means and a different skin color might be judged very differently for the same decision. That's why I encourage everyone to think long and hard before they make a call to CPS due to concerns about unsupervised kids. If you want to learn more about these and similarly tough decisions, check out our books, trainings, and other resources at www.makingthetoughcall.info. Thanks for watching.